Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's video is extremely important because the updates coming in about XRP right now might completely change how you and all other investors think about this token. If you skip this video, you could miss one of the biggest opportunities or one of the biggest warnings in the entire market. So please, stay with me until the very end. I won't just give you today's news. I'm going to break down exactly what it means, what big money investors are doing behind the scenes, and what you need to watch out for next. Let's get right into it. The massive news that just broke is that the first American XRP spot ETF officially launched today. This is a game changer. It makes XRP one of the very few cryptocurrencies to enter mainstream institutional investment channels, putting it in the same league as Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is a huge deal. But here's the twist. Despite this monumental ETF launch, XRP has actually dropped around 8 to 9% in the last 24 hours. This shows just how volatile and unpredictable the market is right now. On top of that, whale trackers have detected massive movements. Over 431 million XRP have been sent to major exchanges, which is a classic signal of potential selling pressure. So, let's break this down. We have a huge long-term opportunity with the ETF, but also a huge short-term risk with the price drop and whale activity. This puts us at a critical moment for every single XRP investor. Let's dig deeper into the ETF launch first. A major, well-respected financial firm has launched the first official American XRP spot ETF. This is not a rumor, it's happening. This ETF basically creates a bridge for institutional investors, massive hedge funds, and traditional market players to legally and easily invest in XRP without having to deal with crypto exchanges directly. Many analysts are calling this the turning point for XRP's mainstream adoption. For years, the community has been waiting for this kind of legitimacy, and now it's here. It's a stamp of approval from Wall Street. However, the market reaction has been the complete opposite of what many expected. Instead of a massive rally, XRP failed to gain any momentum and instead dropped nearly 9% today. Why did this happen? This brings us to the whale activity. This selling pressure from the whales is likely a major reason why the price went down, even with the positive ETF news. It's also important to remember the bigger picture. The entire crypto market is under pressure right now. We're seeing uncertainty in the global economy, ongoing discussions about interest rates, and a general risk-off sentiment where investors are moving away from speculative assets. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP all slid today. This means XRP's drop isn't just an isolated event, it's partly due to these broader market conditions. So, what does this all mean for you? The ETF launch is, without a doubt, a massive long-term opportunity for XRP. It paves the way for a flood of new money to enter the ecosystem. But in the short term, the whale dumps and the shaky market mean we can expect high volatility to continue. This leads me to a very important piece of advice. Do not buy on hype alone. Many people hear ETF launch and immediately rush to buy, but today's price drop proves that the old saying, buy the rumor, sell the news, is still very much alive and well in the crypto world. The smart money often positions itself weeks or months in advance and then takes profit when the news finally becomes public. So what should you be watching? First, keep an eye on key support levels. One of the major support zones for XRP is around the $2.20 mark. If XRP can hold above that level, the bullish momentum might return. However, if it breaks below that, we could see a further correction. Now let's talk about the long-term view. If institutional money starts pouring in, it could create sustained buying pressure. But, and this is a big but, this will only happen with proper risk management. Today's sudden drop is a perfect reminder of how quickly the crypto market can move. It's essential to use stop-loss orders to protect yourself, avoid using excessive leverage, and never, ever invest your money based on hype or emotion alone. So, what's next for XRP? The path forward depends on a few key factors. If the ETF inflows start to ramp up, and we see institutional money actively buying into the new product, XRP could see strong bullish pressure very soon. This would be the best-case scenario. On the other hand, if the whales continue to sell off their holdings, or if the global markets remain weak and bearish, XRP might take a longer time to recover from this dip. It could trade sideways or even drift lower before finding a solid bottom. Looking ahead, November is shaping up to be a very important month for XRP. With the ETF now live, we're going to see increased liquidity and a whole new level of institutional attention. This is a double-edged sword. It brings opportunity, but also attracts sophisticated traders who can cause big price swings. So, what should you do? If you're already invested in XRP, now might be a good time to review your position, adjust your risk levels, and maybe take some profits off the table to protect your gains. If you're thinking about buying, consider starting with a small position and only after you've done your own thorough research. Don't just take my word for it. The market is at a critical crossroads. The good news is here, but so are the warning signals. Staying informed is your best defense. Friends, I really hope today's detailed XRP update helped you understand exactly what's happening in the market and why. It's a complex situation, and it's my job to help you navigate it. If you want more daily analysis on XRP, crypto, and these new ETFs, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And please, comment below. Do you think XRP will bounce back next week, or will it go even lower? I read every single comment, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Invest smart and stay informed. I'll see you in the next video.